My plants and my grass might be dead and snow might still be on the ground, but spring is right around the corner and there's nothing better than to kick it off with a nice little bench build. You see, I've built many benches over the years and they've racked up millions of views. But this one has got to be a favorite of mine because it is super simple to build. It only required 2 tools, a miter saw and an impact driver, and I built it out of only 4 boards, which is less than $30 in lumber. But even with spring being right around the corner, it is still cold out here, so let's head on back into the shop and show you how I built it. Now this bench is going to be built out of 2 4x4 by 8 foot long treated posts for essentially the legs, and the seat in the back are going to be made out of 2 2x8 8 foot long treated boards. Now we're going to be using a miter saw to cut all of this lumber down to size, and I'm going to get that done now, and then we can show you how this is going to come together. Let's go. So the first thing I did was actually take the 2x8/8 and cut them down into 4 foot long boards. Now, the 2x8/8 that I had were actually 8 feet and like 1/4 of an inch. So I was able to get exactly 2 4-foot sections out of each 8 foot long board. Now, if yours are exactly 8 feet, you might have to go slightly shorter than that, but not a big deal. As long as they're all relatively the same size, very close. This is gonna be a 4 foot wide bench. So we got the 2 pieces for the back and the 2 pieces for the seat done. Now we're gonna cut up the 4x4s for the legs. Now I basically just trimmed off a little bit so we get a nice clean edge on the ends of the boards, but these first 2 pieces are gonna be 24 inches long, and those are gonna be for the bottom of each leg. All right, so these are essentially going to be the bottom or the feet of the bench, these 24-inch pieces. And what I'm gonna do just to make it look a little bit nicer is I'm gonna cut a little 45-degree-inch bevel on each end. So there you go. Basically, we've got this foot with a nice little taper on both ends. I just think it looks good. We'll do that to both of these and then move on to the next parts. All right, so the next couple pieces that we're gonna cut out of the 4x4 are going to be for the seat itself. Now we want the seat to slant back at a 10-degree angle, so we're gonna make a 10-degree cut on both of these, which are for both sides of the legs. So I'm gonna come and mark 17 inches. So I've set my miter saw to 10 degrees. Since I've already got my 10-degree cut here, I just measured from the point, 17 inches, and now I'm gonna make a straight cut. Now we're moving on to basically it's going to be the angled piece that will support the back. So these are gonna be a little bit longer. These are gonna be cut at 15 degrees. 15 degrees is gonna give us a little bit more slant for the back from that 10-degree seat and the 15-degree back. So 15-degree cut on one end, and to the point is 29 7/8 of an inch. Okay, so these legs get a chamfer on the short side at the top. Your angles here, this is gonna be the short side. You're gonna come up here and you're gonna cut a 45-degree 1 inch down to match. Again, just for looks. Okay, here's your point, short side, bevel. All right, the last pieces we need to cut for the legs are going to be for the front of the leg to support that seat piece. And these are gonna have 2 different angles. The first one's gonna be 15 degrees, which let's go ahead and cut that. And the next angle is going to be 20 degrees. Now, we are going to measure over 8.5 inches from the point and make that 20-degree cut. Now, I do wanna say, if you are building this yourself and you don't feel like stopping and pausing and whatnot, I'm gonna have plans available for this whole bench. So make sure you scan that QR code right there and you can get the plans. All right, let's move on to assembly. So for the assembly of the legs for this bench, we're gonna be using 6-inch lag bolts. That's gonna get all the way through this 4x4 and into the connecting pieces. This is a pretty easy setup. Honestly, this foot right here, the bottom half is going to be, or the bottom connection here is going to be our 15-degree cut. That's our small piece. And this is 3.5 inches in from the end of the board. This piece, self-explanatory, I think this one was 10 degrees, and that is going to be 6 inches in from there. Now we'll go ahead and leave this off for now, and we'll get some lag bolts in there to make sure they don't go anywhere. And a little wood glue never hurt either. I'm not sure how much this is actually gonna do, but. Okay, so we've got one leg just about done. The last piece is going to be the seat support, which is going to go right there. Should have about 1.25 inches overhang right there. Either way, it just kind of goes where it goes. It just kind of is what it is. You know what I mean? So you need 8 lag screws total. Again, 6-inch lag screws, 8 of them. I think they're like $2.50 a piece, so not a cheap investment, but definitely gonna be a stout bench when it's done. There's one leg down, one more to go. Oh no, that's what, I cut the board. I think I've got both 20-degree angles here, so I need to cut a new piece. So I know what I did wrong. Essentially, when I cut this piece, I cut both ends at 20 degrees and one of them needed to be at 15. No, is that right? 15? So it was an easy fix. I just went back and cut one at 15. So now we've, again, got the 15-degree angle towards the base. Now we'll sand these up, make them look pretty before we install the seat and the back. Okay, so essentially I've got the bench on its back right now, and we're going to be attaching the back of the bench. These are the 2x8s that we cut down in the beginning, and I'm gonna be attaching those with 3-inch duck screws. So we've got 1.5 inches of overhang on both sides, or we should. We're going to line it up so that we do. And we'll attach those and give it about 1/2 inch of gap between this board and the nuts. All right, so I flipped this thing over and now we've got our seat on top. Essentially, this is just gonna be running around checking measurements and screwing the boards in. So same thing, 1.5 inch overhang. I'm gonna leave a little overhang on the front, maybe like 1/2 inch. I think that'll be nice. And we'll just screw one end in, adjust the other, screw that one in, and do the rest of it. And there you have a completed bench. Now, let's put some stain on it and see if we can make this thing look even better. So I hope you guys enjoyed this bench build. The plans will be available in that QR code right there. And as always, until next time, be safe and happy building.